Right, hello everybody, English Woodsman here. I'm coming back to the channel today because I'm going to show you this tent that I've got. Now, previous on the channel, on the community side, I asked people about, and I did a video asking people a decent lightweight tent, what seemed to be fairly, within a budget range. And someone recommended this Naturehike tent to me. Now, I have a problem with single wall tents, and this is what this one is, a single wall tent. I get a lot of condensation built up, but I think I can put that aside with this tent just because of the colour of the tent. Now this is the forest green Naturehike Vic 2. I got it from AliExpress for £119 altogether. Once you go through all details, it came at £119. That's not bad for a tent like this and the colour. I'm very excited about it being the dark green. Now it's very simple to set up. I'll get some parts set up and I'll bring you back. I'll tell you a little bit about the tent and then we'll put the rest of it up. Easy pulls. Right, so within the bag you get a protected ground sheet, footprint. You put this down and you put your tent over this. It just protects the floor of your tent from any nasty little sharp things on the floor. So these are really good to have as well. You get the tent, you get your aluminium poles, and then you get your pegs and or your paracord to pull the tent out as well there. So on the website they say the tent is 1.3 kilos in weight without the accessories. Now I think the accessories, what they mean, has got to be the poles and the pegs and the footprint. So they say this is 1.3 kilos. What's the point just sending this? Seriously, I don't think there's much need for them to say that. All in all of it together, it comes in at 1.6 kilos in weight. I don't like to say without the accessories the tent weighs this. You know, you need the poles to put the tent up, so I don't know why to say that, to be truthful with you. Now I'm going to get the tent built up. First we're just going to attach some of these poles together. It's one complete pole. Yeah, all to do with camping, product reviews, and I'm starting to do the firebox stoves again now. So basically get a firebox stove off Amazon, twig burning stoves, and I like to go out and do a little bit of cooking on them. So that's the sort of stuff what you'll see on this channel if you are new to me. So each side has got this like V shape here. I think one of them is going to be longer than the other. Yeah, this side over here is a lot longer. Let's get rest at temp up and we can show you that a bit better. So you can't go wrong if you're putting the footprint down, because on the footprint here it's got like this gold colour tag where your pole goes through, and the end of your pole it's got the gold colour tag there, and at the top it's silver. See what I mean? So you can't get it mixed up at all. Very easy actually, I really like that idea. Yeah, you really can't get mixed up, because at the bottom of the tent as well they put colour coordinated clips there, so you basically just clip it underneath. I'll tell you what we can do actually. I think it'd be better if we take that off and put the tent in it first and then put the floor sheet in it. So it looks a little bit like that. I think that's probably the way around you got to do it really. So you do get a shorter pole. It's just got 3 of these pole lengths clipped together, and this has got to go from there over there to the other side. Let's give that a go. I really like this tent, you know. I just love the dark forest green colour. It's going to be brilliant for like summer camping, and when you're going to be camping somewhere like in the Lake Districts, the Peak Districts, even some woodland camping. Are you going to see this tent in the woodland? I doubt it, unless you know what you're looking for, let's say. Right, let's peg it out. When I mean peg it out, to my American followers, I mean stake it out. Over in the UK we call these pegs, I know you lot call them stakes, so we call them pegs. So when we say peg them out, it's the same thing as staking it out. So at the bottom and the top of the tent, I've just realised you've got some more here to peg out. Pull it right out like that. Like I say, there's another one for the opposite side. Let's do the same again. Now you can adjust them if you want to do. Just push that peg in there on my foot by pulling on it here. Right, so you only get 3 sets of guidelines. You've got to feed it just through that little hole and give it a quick knot. You get 1 on this side and 2 on the other. Right, so there's a couple of things that I am going to show you about the tent. Now, first one is about the zip. Now the zip has got a cover and it has these magnetic connectors there. It seems to have 1 at the bottom, 1 halfway up. It would have been nice just to see 1 there, because that could still flap around in wind. And the zip. Wow, them magnetic things are a little bit annoying there. Now what you can do about this is, if you're adding a hiking stick with you can put the hiking stick under this point here and pull this right out, so this gives you like a bit more workroom in the tent door. Yeah, so if you've got a hiking stick out like that, that's what I mean. You could use it like that, right up. You've got a bit more shelter there from wind or rain. To do some cooking or just for a quick view out of your tent. Yeah, that's pretty good, that. I do like that idea. Here's one side of the magnet, and the other side is stitched into the flap itself there. So this side is exactly the same. So if you use it as a 2-person tent, you've both got your in and out ways of the tent each. So each side of the tent, you've got these air vents here and a bit of Velcro. You can just stick it back down if you don't want the air vent open, but I'd always leave that open anyway. And then you've got like a wind flap piece of material there, so no driving rain can get in or like that. Wind will get in it, but like no driving rain if it's windy. And it's got a little bit of Velcro here, and I don't know what that's for. Oh, there we go. You stick your little spacer down there so it's not moving around. And same again on this side here. This part here is where your poles connected together. So the bottom one for the main pole, the top one for the shorter pole, what comes down and pushes this out to give you all the room within your tent. So at the bottom of your door, you're going to find this black hook clip thing there. I think it's better if I showed you. Again, something a bit lighter. There you go. And what you do with this is you pull the door back right to the bottom of the poles. I really do like this idea. I hate having to roll doors up, you know, like that. I hate it. I don't know why, it's just my pet hate with tents. This is a fantastic idea. So bring it round and just connect it there. Well, let's open the tent. I like that it's a single wall tent and I've put pockets in. There's one at each side. That's fantastic. I've seen some single wall tents that don't have them. You roll your inner door up there like that. So, single wall tent, yeah, I've talked about it on the channel before, a couple of videos down since I made a video. I'm going to be giving away a lot of the single wall tents. This one I may keep because it's the green, what I've been looking for in a tent for a while. I just love this forest green. Now, I'm going to run you through a little bit of information about the tent. Now, within the video, I showed you the air vents here. What I like about this tent is it's got another 2 air vents, but lower down. See this here? It's got one at each end. One where your feet will go, one where your head will go. And once again, it's got this little weather flap here, so hopefully that should cut out any bad winds, let's say, or just say like driving rain. I really do like this tent, you know. Can't wait to use it at the weekend. I'm going to be out doing some wild camping with a few lads. And we need to go a little bit subtle, you know, blend into woodland. And this is going to be the tent. So if you're not yet subscribed, you want to see how the tent performs and how the condensation level is, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. If you're one of my regular followers, please remember to give the video a massive thumbs up. It would be fantastic if you could do that for me. Now, the boring side of a tent review, let's say. Where your feet go, it seems to be bigger, 130 centimetres. Where your head goes, it seems to be smaller at 113 centimetres. Now, I guess this is where your head goes because of the pockets. So it's a little bit smaller at the head end. I think the bottom end is a bit bigger because you might want to stick your rucksacks in each corner of the tent maybe. The whole length of the tent, let's say, 210 centimetres. So your pack down size, once you put it all back in your stuff sack, it's 47 centimetres by 16 centimetres. What do you think about that? I think that's probably an average size really for this size of tent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tent down and I'm going to time it, and I'm going to tell you exactly how long it takes me to put this tent back in its bag. And I'm not going to be rushing 90 miles an hour to try and beat the clock. I'm just going to do it as I normally would with any other tent. Right, it's all packed up and ready to go. 4.5 minutes, wasn't rushing at all. Very easy tent, and I think it helps as well because it's a single wall tent. Now, I'm looking forward to using this tent, like I say, at the weekend. Remember, if you want to see me using it and see all the condensation, what may build up in it, you can hit here by subscribing to my channel. I'll put another tent review up here because I was very surprised about this company and this tent. So I'll share that there. Do check that out if you've not yet seen it. But most of all, if you want to subscribe, whack this here. If you're a subscriber, big thumbs up. Thank you very much.